Hello, I'm glad y'all can make it to the OMG Let's Talk channel. My name is Marley, and I will be all by myself covering 90 Day Fiancé Love in Paradise. I'm very excited to be doing this one with you. We got some really interesting couples. This is season 4, episode 1. So let's go in and meet one of our new couples.
Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
OMG.
Oh my god.
Let's talk.
I know I'm a little late on doing these videos from editing, and 90 Day TLC had to do some editing themselves. As we all know, if you guys are pretty big fans, we know that these episodes came out, but somebody's dong was showing too much. I really wonder whose it was. So they had to pull the episode off and make sure that it was all edited well before re-airing it. So they aired it late this week. Pretty interesting. And if you guys have seen any shorts, I'm probably sure this couple's already been being talked about because it's a very interesting couple. Is going to be Annie and Kyle, but let's meet Annie first.
This is Annie. I'm 39 years old. I'm originally from Berlin, Germany, and I'm living in Malta right now. I got an amazing job offer as a content editor in marketing.
So she lives in Malta, but she moved from Berlin, Germany. She was visiting Malta, got a really good job offer. That's why she decided to stay during the pandemic. And she says it's more beautiful anyways, less cold. I believe it. It looks beautiful over there. We get to know that Annie has a son.
Hey, babe. How are you? Good?
Very cute.
Emilian's father and me,
Emilian is only 6 years old.
we split like 4 years ago. And 7 months ago, I went online.
Okay, hold on. This is going real quick. So Annie has a son who is 4 years old who lives with her. This father seems like he must live in the area because they say she ends up dropping her son off for the week when she meets Kyle. But her and her father the Emilian's father seem to be in good standings. She doesn't really go into why they split 6 months ago. And Kyle gets into the picture because they end up meeting online because she decided to go back into the dating pool.
I went online and I met Kyle. And the one I can have maybe my second baby with.
So we heard that she wanted to have a second baby. We'll figure out why later. They meet on the internet. There'll be more details. But this picture of Kyle is kind of scary. It's obviously taken by himself. He set it up by himself. I watch a lot of murder documentaries, and my husband and I were saying this is definitely a picture that they would use of a serial killer or some kind of stalker. He looks very scary here. We'll get to see why I am being so harsh on Kyle later on. But I guess she ends up falling in love with this guy.
One I can have maybe my second baby with.
My name is Kyle.
They end up talking on the phone for very long periods of time, and they fell in love. Kyle will be in Malta in a week as well, so that will be good. And this will be the first time that they're going to be meeting each other as well. So now let's get into Kyle.
I'm 32. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, but I spend most of my time traveling the world. My favorite things to do when I travel are shopping for souvenirs, buying the local cuisine, and getting women pregnant.
Y'all heard that right. So Kyle likes getting women pregnant all around the world. Let Kyle explain for himself because
My hobby is sperm donation. I got some vitamin B12, vitamin D, E. I got some carnitine. That's good for motility. When I was
this guy loves donating his sperm. And at first I thought, okay, he goes to a sperm bank, donates his sperm. Not too bad. You know, a lot of people do that. He's just super into his sperm, I thought. But as he discussed more about it, it gets weirder and weirder and weirder. And I'm wondering how this is legal.
22, I knew a lesbian couple, and they were discussing going to a sperm bank, but it was really expensive. I offered to help them have a child. And after that, my whole sperm donation thing was born. The average sperm count was around, I think, 4.
So he helped one couple when he was 22 years old, and he was hooked afterwards. A lesbian couple have a baby.
44 million per milliliter. My sperm count is 242 million per milliliter. Astronomically really good sperm count.
This guy just gives me the creeps. He really loves his sperm. He takes a lot of supplements. He does not take hot showers. He eats like only organic food. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. He likes to call his sperm like super sperm. His words, not mine. So
I have 71 children and another 9 on the way.
how is this legal? Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So when he started, it was, you know, not as he started just helping one couple, and he's at the point where he is donating 3 to 5 times per month. So that's why he has 71 children. Let's replay this.
My sperm count is 242 million per milliliter. Astronomically really good sperm count. I have 71 children and another 9 on the way.
Have you guys seen the documentary, The Father on Netflix? This kind of gives me the vibes, except for these women are okay with it, which makes it, I don't know. It gets even weirder though. But he has kids all around the world. He marks it off like it's nothing.
In San Diego, Los Angeles, I have a few 5-year-olds. Seattle, Miami, and Orlando, or actually I think 2 in Orlando now. I get no money from this.
You heard that right, folks. He gets no money from this, which is another step that makes it weird. One, it's something that he does on his own. He ends up running his own social media account, and somehow, I don't know, he got pretty popular, maybe by word of mouth, but women know to reach out to him for sperm donation that is not through a sperm bank. It's just set up between them two, no middleman, like, which should be a middleman, right? And it gets even worse.
I cover my own travel, my own cost, but I get to see the smiles on their faces when they have a child. Recently, Annie reached out to.
So he doesn't get paid for it either. He covers up his own travel expenses. He swears that he just likes helping these women out. And he keeps count of all of his children, by the way, where they are. And I'm pretty sure sperm banks keep it anonymous for the sperm donation for a reason. But this guy, I don't know, he's way too involved. He runs everything. And we find out why Annie actually ends up reaching out to him on the internet originally.
To discuss sperm donation because she was thinking about having another child. First, I made a pit stop in.
So she knew that Kyle was doing sperm donation, and she still ended up, I don't know why they ended up talking for long periods of times, but she still ended up falling for him with his lack of experience too, as well, with dating, which is, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Kyle's been donating for 10 years of his life, and he is 32. So, yeah, since 22. He's only been on 2 dates his whole life. He said one with a woman he was giving a donation to, and another time in the future it was another woman. But only 2 dates his whole life, and that's as far as his dating experience goes. And we're going to figure out why. We see Kyle in London in the beginning. He's taking pictures of Big Ben, and we're going to figure out why he's in London before he goes to Malta to see Annie.
London to help a woman have a baby. Just putting the.
Yeah, I feel like this is like, oh my God, Maid Tales kind of shit, man. This is like the vibe too and the setting. Like, oh no.
Pillows on the floor to get ready for a intercourse donation. The woman can choose how they receive my donation. Typically, they'll come.
This is the last thing that makes it extremely creepy. So, Kyle, you heard that right.
Just putting the pillows to discuss. I get no money from this.
So he does this by either having intercourse.
On the floor to get ready for a intercourse donation. The woman can choose how they receive my donation. Typically.
there's two ways, I guess he says. They can either do intercourse, as you just heard, which was unbelievable to me, or they can do it by a cup and basically a syringe. Seems like an animal. It's super creepy. Oh, sorry. I should have like posted trigger warning or be careful. Maybe I'll put it in the thumbnail because this guy gets into his sperm and donating it. It's very creepy. I felt like I was watching a whole different show. I wasn't feeling like I was watching 90 Day Fiancé at this point.
They'll come in, we'll sit like maybe on the bed, and then we'll just do some small talk. We'll say, hey, what's up? Like traffic or something. And then I kind of stay her. And then she's kind of laid off the bed like a little handstand. And we stay like that for 10 or 15 minutes, and then we pull out.
No, it's so awkward. How? I know if people really want babies, it's bad, but I don't know. This feels awkward. First thing that comes up a lot when people hear about this is what about like his genetics or his history or his health? Like, I was also concerned of like, he's having unprotected sex with how many women? So is he getting himself tested? I don't know. A lot of questions, very crazy, and it's super awkward to have to stay in that position. You don't even know this person. Like, yeah, so this is not even Kyle's job because he doesn't even make money off of it. I don't even know where he gets his money from. I don't know. I think he's a serial killer or kills people, or this is going to be like a true crime episode next time. When this whole season is done, we're like, they're going to go to his house and find dead bodies, I swear.
So nervous.
So, all right, back to like normal stuff. Whole process is very weird. Kyle does explain that he still wants to donate sperm while dating Annie, and he wants to do it both ways, intercourse and all. So skip forward, and this is going to be the first time Annie and Kyle are going to be meeting after 7 months of talking.
No, what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't know, girl.
I just hope
Run
that
away.
when we see each other, that there will be
Run
just
away.
happiness and this feeling of belonging to each other. You know.
I don't know how. I don't know. She loves this guy. And good thing her son, Million, whatever. Fucking German name. Whatever it is. Anyways. Her cute son is going to be with the father for the 2 weeks that Kyle is visiting. Thank the Lord Jesus, because Kyle is a creep. Annie does explain that in her interviews on her way to the airport picking up Kyle, that she does not obviously want Kyle to be a donor, and she could compromise if he only donates via cup and not intercourse, which is even still pretty crazy that she considers that, because he has like technically, if she has a kid with him, you know, that half kid is going to have like how many brothers and sisters? Like half brothers and sisters? Really weird. I don't know. Chance of like incest too? I don't know.
This is just so crazy.
First time meeting. Wow. First hug.
I like it that you're here.
All right. So let's see the second hug.
Another hug because we're. Oh God.
I'm just so nervous.
God, you smell so good. I could just eat you up right now.
If that's not like a creepy comment, I don't know. Just his demeanor. Some of the things he says could be normal, but it's like the tone and demeanor that kind of throws me off. Let's see how emotional he is too.
Aw. You're crying. Oh, Kyle is so emotional.
I mean, I just saw her for the first time.
He starts crying because Annie compliments his brown eyes.
You need to earn my loving.
They're in an interview together, so it kind of makes me think that they will be definitely together maybe for the whole 2 weeks in Malta, which is going to be very interesting to see. Still, while at the airport, Kyle wants to explain that he has like a point system that she needs to follow.
You have to earn it. There's points. We do a point system.
No, we're not doing a point system.
Smoking a cigarette, that's 1 point gone. Drinking wine, she loses 1 point. Eating healthy, that gets her points. Maybe, if you're a good girl.
So he's going to be scoring her on a rubric, which is really weird. I don't know why he's super into the counts, the sperm count, the rubric, how good. Ugh, I don't know if I was Annie. Comment below if you would already be freaked out and running by now. And Annie likes to give this cameraman, like, if you watch The Office, she kind of gives this cameraman definitely an office look, which I thought was funny because he's definitely saying some creepy ass shit.
If you're a good girl, we'll see how it goes. You have to earn it.
All right.
I just don't want to jump in the bed with Annie because that's what I do with the woman for sperm donation.
My name is Annie.
Ooh, all right. So we obviously find out Annie is saying your point system is a little whack. We're not going to do it. But Kyle is very persistent about keeping a point system. So that was a lot to uncover. I'm really sorry there was so much to uncover, but that couple is probably going to be the oddest couple that I've seen on 90 Day in a very, very long time. Please like and follow, subscribe, get notifications because I will be doing these mini episodes of 90 Day Fiancé Love in Paradise because we got some interesting couples. Check out my channel and see the other 3. There's going to be 2 other couples that were only covered. I think there might be more. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But just check out the channel and you can see all the Love in Paradise episodes. Thank you very much.